ByteDance acquired publisher Moonton at a $4 billion valuation. ESL launched a mobile gaming esports ecosystem covering North America, EMEA, and Asia Pacific. And FaZe Clan brought on Nuke Squad. All that and more on This Week in Esports and Gaming for March 22nd through March 28th. I'm your host, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and let's dive right into it. For our first top 3 story, ByteDance have acquired publisher Moonton at a $4 billion valuation. The acquisition, which is believed to be valued at around $4 billion, has been made through ByteDance's video games unit, 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏, according to Reuters. It was also reported by Reuters that Tencent was in a bid to acquire Moonton as well. However, it was matched by ByteDance last week, and Moonton CEO 𝐿 stated that through an internal memo that the company will actually operate as an independent entity from ByteDance if the acquisition is successful. My thoughts here, since ByteDance is behind TikTok, acquiring Moonton will be once again a great way for gamers to get onto TikTok. I see a universe where ByteDance utilizes the user base of both TikTok and Mobile Legends Bang Bang, which is one of Moonton's most popular games, to actually cross-promote the audiences. MLBB players can actually become more familiar with TikTok, and TikTokers can learn more about the esports and gaming scene of MLBB. Also key to note that in 2021, ByteDance announced a mobile payment service for Douyin, which is TikTok in China, essentially allowing people to send virtual gifts like bits on Twitch to their favorite content creators. So ByteDance is obviously trying to make huge moves here in the space and competing against Tencent, knowing though that they took $21.4 billion of revenue in 2019 compared to Tencent's $57.7 billion in 2019. They have a long way to go, but this acquisition is a good start. ESL launched a mobile gaming esports ecosystem called ESL Mobile, and it covers North America, EMEA, and the Asia Pacific region. ESL Mobile's inaugural 2021 spring season kicks off on April 12th, which is pretty soon, with a $650,000 prize pool. The fall season will be held later in 2021, and the new mobile esports ecosystem will expand ESL's efforts to reach over 80 eligible countries and different games such as Asphalt 9 Legends, Brawl Stars, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Legends of Runeterra, PUBG Mobile, and League of Legends Wild Rift, which is coming out very quickly here for North America. Each season will consist of 2 competitive tiers, which is the ESL Mobile Open and the all-new ESL Mobile Challenge. Players will work their way through 2 ladder phases and 2 play-in opportunities for a spot in the challenge phase of the tournament here. So my thoughts on this, I'm literally doing my thesis on this, so I find this very interesting. One thing I noticed instantly about how huge mobile esports is that the fact that Honor of Kings, Arena of Valor, and most recently mentioned Mobile Legends Bang Bang are not on this list of included games. ESL have tried this definitely in the past with ESL Mobile Open, sponsored by AT&T. I know this rebrand is a little bit cleaner for ESL, so we'll see how this happens now. One key thing to note for ESL, they didn't include China or India on their map of countries in APAC, which are huge markets for mobile gaming and esports respectively. I understand this though, because it's tough to get into those spaces given the governments of those countries and their takes on mobile. I'll be key to look out for the viewership numbers, since that often determines how successful an esports scene is, and specifically for each game by region. So as Brawl Stars is going to be really popular in Europe, I actually predict that PUBG Mobile will do pretty well in the APAC region, and then Clash of Clans and Brawl Stars will do well in the Europe EMEA region. And last but not least, FaZe Clan brought on Nuke Squad, which is consisted of 𝗲𝗍, FaZe Santana, and 𝗲𝗿𝗍𝗶𝗽𝗏, as well as FaZe Swag. Combined, the members of Nuke Squad have more than 7 million in followers, with a large portion from the Call of Duty scene. My thoughts here, this is only beginning of more and more orgs signing content creator groups, not just content creators on their own. 100 Thieves have done this recently really well with the signing of 2Hype and the Mob when the Mob was still active. There are many possibilities for groups in gaming and esports, such as OTV, eGirl Rejects, Dream Team, Trainwreck, Scuff Podcast, and more. It seems like the main purpose for these content creator squads or groups joining organizations is to get a consistent income stream from the orgs so that they can make whatever content they want without having to worry too much about the views. It also provides orgs with a great way to secure investments and sponsorship money by adding all the impressions, views, and engagements from these creators into their numbers as a part of their roster. However, the biggest creators are usually alone, since they provide more to an org than the org can provide to them. So I'm curious to see how orgs scale their content creators besides just giving them more money. As far as partnerships go, 100 Thieves partner with Truly Hard Seltzer and Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Truly and Twisted Tea will work with 100 Thieves on many activations across its platforms, including co-branded content, social challenges, live streams, and giveaways. Evil Geniuses partnered with Elysian Brewing. The partnership spans EG's socials as well as media and content channels and its Live Proud platform. The partnership will also come with a custom video content series titled Open Space, and named Elysian Brewing as the official craft beer after partnering with Bud Light last month. The Washington Justice partnered with DC Brau Brewery. DC Brau will produce a commemorative lager beer named 𝗬𝗏 of Justice for the upcoming Overwatch League season. The special cans will feature a landmarks from Washington, D.C., from the Washington Monument to the U.S. Capitol. 𝗖𝐸𝐧𝑠 Gaming partnered with TikTok. TikTok will leverage 𝗖𝐸𝐧𝑠 Gaming's platform of esports communities to further integrate the social media app into esports in the gaming industry, very recently after ByteDance's Moonton acquisition. This will also include product placement and logo placement, promotional activity with influencers on social media, as well as new media content for TikTok and 𝗖𝐸𝐧𝑠 Gaming. The partnership will also have custom promotional content that will be broadcasted on Luminosity Gaming's Twitch and social media. Team Endpoint have extended their partnership with tech retailer 𝗧xe in a 7-figure 5-year deal. Hugh Mann and Frank Orchard, the chairman and franchise director of 𝗧xe, respectively, have joined Team Endpoint's board in non-executive roles as part of the equity-linked agreement. This will also give Endpoint the financial security as it needs to guarantee its full-time staff and establish a headquarters in Sheffield. The esports marketing and events firm Elephant have secured Secretlab and 100+ as the official sponsors of the 2021 League of Legends Wild Rift Southeast Asia. As part of the agreement, 100+ will provide beverages to all the tournament crew, casters, and participants, and Secretlab chairs will be used by the teams competing in the Icon series. Mad Lions partnered with automobile manufacturer 𝗧ite. The partnership will include a broad range of advertising, in-person, and digital activations, and original content creation by Mad Lions League of Legends team. PSG Talon partnered with GIGABYTE AORUS. AORUS has been named the PC and display partner for the PSG Talon, the organization's League of Legends team currently competing in the PCS. Esports Entertainment Group partnered with the Denver Broncos. EEG will operate Madden NFL esports tournaments for the Broncos by utilizing the EGL platform. Broncos players will also participate in the marketing for the team's esports outreach efforts and appear in custom videos produced by EEG. Esl Esports partnered with Beyond Energy, who have been named the official energy drink partner for Excel's League of Legends and Valorant teams. Beyond Energy's products will be given to Excel's players throughout the partnership, and both parties will collaborate on content and experiences related to physical and mental well-being. PUBG Mobile Esports in the Middle East and Africa partnered with 𝗖𝗏𝗏. 𝗖𝗏𝗏 will be involved in the PUBG Mobile Esports Championships in EMEA throughout this year. Guild Esports partners with 𝗧BWA. The 2-year deal, which focuses on the EMEA region, will feature 𝗧BWA's logo placement on jerseys and video content, with 𝗧BWA also being featured in Guild Esports London headquarters. For finance and M&A, the online VR social platform Rec Room raised $100 million in a funding round at a valuation of $1.25 billion. The new round was led by Index Ventures and 𝗬𝗧ie Capital with a contribution from Madrona Venture Ground. This round takes the Seattle-based firm's lifetime funding to $149 million, with 1 million monthly active users at its peak in 2020. The new game studio HighDef was launched via a $7.5 million Series A. The financing round is led by 𝗬𝗏 Capital Partners, and the company is led by CEO Anthony Castoro alongside Rick Fox and Jace Hill, as well as David Washington. Castoro is a gaming veteran, having previously worked with companies like EA and Codemasters, with Rick Fox and Jace Hill previously leading the esports organization EchoFox. Mobile gaming platform Ryu Games raised $2.3 million in its seed round. They will use the infusion to accelerate the growth of its mobile cash tournament gaming platform. The round was led by Velo Partners, 𝗬𝗏 Ventures, MGV Capital, IMP Capital, Sidor Ventures, and 500 Startups. F7WA Sports was launched via a $9.4 million investment. The holding company, formed by 6 different companies, will act in esports, traditional sports, and general entertainment businesses. The investment will be used to primarily create the 7W House, which is meant to be the most modern content production center in Latin America, and to structure each of the 6 companies of the holding. The RTS studio First Giant Games received a $5 million investment. Funding comes from Kona Venture Partners, Global Founders Capital, 𝗅𝗏𝗏's co-founder Jared Smith, and entrepreneur Eden Chen. The investment will go towards scaling the development team as the studio works towards its debut title, a real-time strategy game. As far as workforce changes go, Jordan Belfort joins 𝗫𝗫 Esports on the advisory board. Belfort is widely recognized for being a former stockholder, with his 2007 memoir being titled The Wolf of Wall Street, adapted into a film in 2013. 𝗫𝗫 Esports intends to use Belfort's social reach and extensive business network to strengthen the firm's own reach within the investment and business sectors. Ryan Fitzpatrick joins Vindex as the Senior Vice President of Strategy. Fitzpatrick joins Vindex from the media company Encompass International, where he was the Senior Vice President and its Head of Gaming and Esports. Fitzpatrick will now work to drive the development of products, platforms, and services as part of Vindex's overall brand strategy. Joe Hills joins Facebook Gaming's EMEA division as the Client Solutions Manager for gaming creators. Hills was previously at Sport5 for 1.5 years, working on brand sponsorships and activations for the EMEA esports ecosystem with stakeholders like the LEC and EU Masters. Prior to joining Sport5, Hills worked at Optic Gaming as the head of brand strategy for nearly 2 years. As far as new stuff goes, Cloud9 are going to put a hold on their CSGO roster after investing over $1 million in the team. The bench players will be actually free to pursue other opportunities in the interim, according to CEO Jack Etienne, but he also said that it was because of COVID-19 that the team was not allowed to practice together and thus was not conducive to a successful esports environment. That's it for this week in esports and gaming. Credit to Esports Insider, whose ESI Digital Spring I will be partaking in, which is linked in the comments if you want to check it out on March 30th and 31st. The Esports Observer, Synopsis Esports, Games Industry Biz, and the orgs and authors themselves providing the images and press releases. If you know someone who would find this valuable, I would appreciate you tagging them in the comments, and have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care.